agree with that. So, Coach Jean, she's a mentor to you and to many other girls. What does this mentorship mean to you, and why do you think having a mentor as a young girl is so important?
I say Coach Jean is like a really good mentor. Like she helped me and my family through a lot, and she was always like my support. Like I would be so nervous, I just look at her, and she would be like, like, okay, I got this. It's very important to have a mentor like her, like her, not just any mentor. Like she's amazing. She's scary, but she's the sweetest thing. And it's important because, a lot of girls, we make it hard on ourselves for no reason. And sometimes we feel like, things might not always go our way, so we'll fall apart. But it's important to have a mentor who not only would train you good and make sure you're okay, but also support you. And even if you don't do your best, they'll still be there. And not just like on your sport or anything or your academic, endeavors, but like just outside, when you're just, being you and you guys are hanging out. It's important to have like a good relationship with your mentor like that. Me and Coach Jean have that, and he's great.
Awesome.
Someone you can just just talk to whenever, have a shoulder to lean on, especially if you're sad.
Yeah, no, it's really good. I mean, we've seen her. She's pretty amazing. Okay, is there another question? Okay, you have a question, and then I go to the last question.
How did you start running?
Oh, I remember I was I think maybe 9 or 10, and I used to be babysat by Miss Sharon, and she's also Muslim. And you remember we went out to Shake Shack for her birthday and for my mom's job. She took us to a track one day because her daughter used to run, and we wanted to run too, all our sisters. So she took us to the Colgate Women's Games to be first to run, and she would train us before that. She trained us like a week before so we could just get in the groove. And then that's how we started running, because then after Coach Jean, she gave us each a card, and we were like, oh my God, we made it on a team. And then we went to practice, and then Coach Jean would be like, we were sisters, and yeah, that's how we started running. So we have to give our thanks to Sharon and the other Coach Jean for seeing potential in us. So glad I started running.
Nice, great question. How old are you?
10.
10. Okay, you can start running. I already saw her running the whole house. Okay, so last question for you, Tai. Because after watching the documentary, seeing your younger self, you were embarrassed, but okay. What advice would you give your younger self looking back?
My younger self was pretty cool. I wouldn't give her that much advice. She did her best in school. She was out in the field running. She was doing her thing. I would tell her to, maybe take care of her face more. Make sure brush your teeth twice a day. She would skip sometimes. I would tell her maybe think before you do stuff, because sometimes what you're wearing was not really good. Take care of your hair more, please. I also tell her maybe not be obsessed with her guys. They're not all that. I would tell her. I'd probably tell her that make sure. Oh, I would tell her do not lose this important thing that I lost one day, because then you'd be very sad and regret it.
Mm.
Yeah, that's it. She was fine.
Yeah,
I'll tell her to have fun.
Yeah, she looked pretty cool. It sounds like the basics. Brush your teeth, go to bed on time.
Yeah. Go to bed on time.
Alright, cool. Okay. Thank you so much, Tai, for being with us, for being a hologram for the very first time. You really look like a pretty cool game character that you could play on your PlayStation. So let's give her another warm applause. Thank you so much, Tai. And we are wishing